Hey guys, it's me, Gamer35 and well, today we will be looking at my top 10 video games of all time. Um, Now, where do I even begin with this? This has been in the progress of my mind for many years, like many. I I can't even explain how many years it's been. Um, but anyways, so countdowns I've always like enjoyed countdowns. I've always loved how they were expressed. In fact, this whole video was actually inspired by my actual favorite YouTuber, Public Media. And actually, um, most most and actually see here like most of the actual footage from the video is actually from Public Media himself. So I would actually give him give him a shout out, but I'm not very popular right now. But you know, um, I got basically most of my inspiration from him specifically. Um, but yeah, and I have recently hit 180 subscribers on my channel. Um, it's not too big of a thing for me, but it's big enough to where I'm like, wow, this is like an actual like a really big number. And yet, even though I have only have 180, I don't really get to. Many viewers don't watch my videos that much. Um, but and on to number 10. As you all can see here, this is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Now what I had originally for the list had is that it was actually originally going to be a world top 15 spotlight. Where 15 would be Mario Party 8, 14 would be the Disney Infinity series. Forgot what 13 was. Oh God, I can't even remember. Um, man, maybe if I look back onto the script, I'll probably. Yeah, yeah, like I had originally had many more games planned for this. But like games such as I've had many games on here. Um, so I originally had Mario Party 8 for the number 15 spot. 13 was Disney Infinity. Um, I had 12 for Sonic Mania. 11 was 11 was Epic Mickey, as you all could see by the intro to the actual spotlight. Even though my mic was all messed up and it still is now, I still very apologize for that. Um, Number 10 was Smash Bros. Wii U. Nine was Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2010. 8 was Mario Kart 8, which is very kind of convenient. 7 uh, was actually the Shadow the Hedgehog, which is a game that I think many people will seem to like dislike on really a lot. Um, but yeah, number 6 was Poking Tournament, 5 was Bayonetta 2, 4 was Splatoon, 3 was Splatoon 2, 2 was Braveheart, and then 1 was the Sonic Unleashed, which, yeah, um, and then, you know, uh, throughout the course, I would actually post my scripts onto my Facebook page, where it's also Tom Window, by the way. My logo is of, actually, no, it's actually of my inkling from Gmod. Otherwise, ooh, I have the hiccups. Man, this sucks. And let me just drink some water. Okay. Anyways, so as y'all might have seen from my videos, I love Papa's Minion a lot. Um, he was the main inspiration for this whole video actually. And it was actually because I've watched most of his videos, and even the actual very old ones I have watched. And he's been improving a lot since then with his mic and his details, and I really like that, and I really wanted to make something as like a tribute to him, kind of. But then I realized that if I then procrastinate, like, or plagiarize too much, which I did, and I'm so sorry, but I got lazy. But I'm actually very sorry and I'm going to for to admit this, but most 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 of most of the script was actually plagiarized and was written from Papa's Minion himself. Even the whole Legend of Zelda bit, which will be which will be coming up for the number two spotlight, um, which you know it was a very big deal for me since I didn't want to, yeah. And I think that we just passed Bayonetta 2. In fact, I think I might go on. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go on back. Actually, it's just gonna be wasted time for me. Um, but oh, sorry. I didn't mean to breathe on. I didn't mean to breathe on my mic. But yeah, I recently also, but like again with again with Focus Minion, I actually really enjoyed his top tens, and the fact that they are inspiring to me. I mean, like I mean, he's my actual favorite YouTuber ever because of his inspiration about his top 10. Because he's wise. He's very wise to me. Um, but yeah, like Papa me, I cannot say how much he means to me actually. In fact, like right here, where it's the ingenuity is mankind's own superpower. This was for a distraction video of where he would do the top 10 distractions in video games on and then he did it for Minecraft. For me, however, I did Gmod because well, Gmod is one that I personally like a lot. It's my favorite video game. It's my favorite PC game. Um, aside from and aside from what I might get Sonic Generations PC. So just so now I can mod it because modding sounds fun. I can actually pay as Shadow, I can pay as Silver. I can probably pay as whoever I want, and then just have fun with it. Oh crap, sorry. Yeah, but as this slideshow goes on, um, this is like all artwork that actually I myself have done myself. Um, but yeah, and there's also these LCs that I made, and there's me and my friends as well. I mean, it's really such an inspiration just because I've actually seen many people do stuff on Gmod, and well, I'm just very surprised upon how much people can do on Gmod, and considering the fact that Gmod is like a sandbox game as well, it's a very good game, and I just can't explain which word. Um, but so some of this artwork my friend Julian did as well. He did two of them. He did the one with, but most of this is mine. Two of them, two of them, two of them are Geo's. I mean not Geo's. Julian, and then the rest of them are like mine. I think it's fun, but I think two of them are all Julian's. But otherwise, yeah, I this. This was when me and the gang were like all hyped for Smash Bros. Switch. Even though basically the gang wasn't really all that excited too much, I was, and so was Kariana. But yeah, so yeah, number 6 was about 10 seconds long, and that was for Bayonetta 2, which oddly enough, I love it. It's like I love it, but I don't really have any words for it actually. It's like and Sumo Gatsu. I'm not even gonna bother paying attention to. But anyways, but yeah, that's basically all I actually. It's basically it's very weird how 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 these top tens are basically like all inspired by this one YouTuber, and yet I can't think of of a single thing for Bayonetta 2, because Bayonetta 2 does mean a lot to me. Trust me, like it's actually been my very first rated M game ever, and the fact that I haven't been able, then the fact that I have never that and that I've never ever that never that okay, I need to breathe. The fact that I've never actually played a rated M game before in my life, and the fact that Bayonetta 2 happened because of Smash Bros. Is really, really cool. It's a really neat process if you really think about it. Um, but anyways, yeah. And then of course I had to, and then the little Mega Hammer bit for Mario Galaxy 2, since that's my favorite boss fight. It actually is, ironically enough, not the Bowser boss fight or the Digger Leg, but anyways. Number 4, I believe this was Splatoon? Is this Splatoon? I think it's Splatoon. Yeah, let me see. Yep, it's Splatoon. But I would say this, that at first I actually remember back in like 2015, and then on the TV I would actually watch the trailers for the game, and then I'm like, what? Nintendo made this? This is a very weird game to make. It's something new. It's not Mario. I'm not used to this. Um, but then later, in 2016, later, next year during my was it my birthday? I think it was well sometime basically in the summer I finally managed to get my hands on on certain one for the Wii U, and I have to say I was very shocked and very impressed by it. I mean, basically something new that I tried that I didn't even know I was gonna even have fun with. I tried, and it changed me. It changed me having friends. It changed having mainly my friends, because at the time I didn't really have that many friends until like on the Wii I had like 6 friends, and then once I got Splatoon, I got like 60 friends, and now I have like 72 friends actually on the Wii U, all because of it, all because of this one game and its sequel have just made me multiple friends at once. I mean, and sure, live streams happened as well, but honestly, the live streams didn't really help me out that much. It was mainly the game itself that just played along with me. Um, I would actually really run into some squid parties, and then no back then I didn't really like squid parties because basically yeah, I was like because basically I was like, hey, come on, let's work here. I want my money, but otherwise. But nowadays I'm like, oh yeah, sure, let's do this thing. I'm bored. This is fun. And people would still do it in the second game, in which you know, oh yeah, also the little ink jetpack thing was kind of funny. I really enjoyed that bit from um Gao, the king, inkling. Yeah, but see this here right here for the number two spot for Breath of the Wild was also never invented by Fawful. Um, I mean like Fawful inspired me for this for this countdown entirely. In fact, I think the countdown, in my personal opinion, I think I might get used to a lot better because it's actually because it's something it's because it as me personally, I personally enjoy it. I personally enjoy doing everything in the game. I mean, countdowns I love in general. Like, believe me, like I actually really love doing countdowns. I mean, like for me in my brain, there's just a bunch of stuff going on in my head. Like I want, it's like I want to say lots of things about like this, like okay, discussing discussing certain games within a certain time limit, but then I can't do that within a certain time limit if it's a countdown. But otherwise, I think I finally held a grasp upon something that maybe I can do for my channel. Because I actually enjoy doing the countdowns, and like I said, I feel like maybe I can get a grasp for them, and well, this is I think this might be my brand new series on YouTube. Just me trying to have my own personal opinion. Because I've been wanting to do the top 10 Mario games, and then the top 10 Sonic games, and then the top 5 online online distractions in video games countdown as well. It's just so many thoughts just going through my brain. Like I can't even take it anymore. It's like I want to like do so much more. And then this part right here, of course, as you can see, that kind of like skipped out as well. Now, of course, my mic was messed up, so I get this still because for me, I'm actually using my my actual headset. I'm using a headset, um, which is not the best way to actually record audio. Um, I think I might try and get a mic pretty soon. That is, if I can possibly. Um, I heard I heard that they cost like $21, I think. But that's a bit too much in my whole opinion. Now, number one, if I could explain how much Sonic Unleashed means to me, Faho does it perfectly. But with the Werehog at least. I actually did mess up and just not actually put down the name the Werehog in it, since once it shows up, it says it does say Sonic the Werehog and not Sonic and not Sonic and not Sonic Unleashed, and that's why because I literally just plagiarized on that, and I'm very sorry, Fawful. I mean, I'm very sorry, Fawful. If you are watching this, Fawful, I'm severely sorry for this. But it's just that you mean so much to me in my life. Like you have made a impact on my life, and the fact that you have inspired me to actually make a countdown like this in the first place is just so amazing. And see right here, as soon as he says it does that business by, yeah, see it says right here, it goes, so Sonic Warhawk and not Sonic Unleashed. Um, I think I might try and record my own thing for Sonic Unleashed. Because I think that some company Johnny originally didn't actually have a capture card at the time, and now so I think that I might try and do another review. I might not actually take any inspiration from Fawful at all, or I might, but just not any of the certain cutscenes that happens. I might just, I think I might just record my own footage personally, except with cutscenes, because the cutscenes I can do whenever I want. I can just basically download them from Google and boom, it's very simple to do. Like it's very simple to do. Okay, how much time do we have left? We have a minute left, or 30 seconds left actually. But the Red Hawk overall just surprises me, and just how deep and justified it actually is. And it's a really great perspective for Sonic that's changing him. Because the Warhog represents me as well, because like inner since like inner demon taught me, and well that is all I have, that is all I have to say. Stay safe and stay awesome. This is Gamer 305 signing off.